Quick question. When you hear the word networking, what do you picture? A room full of strangers, name tags, awkward small talk, somebody shoving a business card in your hand? That's what most people picture. And that's exactly why most people avoid it. Here's the thing, that's not networking. That's not even where networking starts. Networking doesn't start with strangers. It starts with people you already know. Stick with me. I'm going to show you exactly where to start. And it's probably sitting in your inbox or your LinkedIn account right now. I'm Greg. I'm the introverted networker. If you've ever felt like networking wasn't built for you, or people who are like you, who are maybe quieter, people who'd rather have one real conversation than work the room, then this is for you. Every week, I break down one idea to help you build a real professional network with real relationships. No cringe, no fake enthusiasm, just stuff that actually works, even if you hate small talk. Today's topic is, what do you do when you feel like you don't know anyone worth networking with? So, I teach this stuff. I work with students, I work with clients, anywhere from college students to professionals who are near the end of their career. And when I ask people, why aren't you networking? I hear the same handful of answers every time. I'm an introvert. It feels awkward. I don't have time. I don't want to bother people. And my favorite one is, I don't know anyone. I get it. All of those are real feelings, and I've felt every one of those myself. But the last one, I don't know anyone, that's not actually true, not even close. Here's my advice. If you're just starting out, it's simple and it surprises almost everyone. I always tell people, start with who you already know. And every time I say it, I get the same pushback. That doesn't sound like networking. I already know those people. I need to meet new people. Does that sound familiar? Here's the problem with that reaction. You're forgetting something. You already have a network right now, today. You just haven't looked at it that way. Think about it. Family, friends, people you went to school with, coworkers at your current job, coworkers from old jobs, people who used to work at your company and then they left for somewhere new, people from a club or a church or a sports league, whatever your thing is. That's a network. That's already built. You didn't have to do anything to get it. It's just sitting there. So before you go out and try to meet a stranger, go look at what you've already got. Here's where this gets interesting because there's actually research that backs this up. In Adam Grant's book, Give and Take, he talks about something called dormant ties. And a dormant tie is somebody you used to work with, you had a real relationship with, and then time passed. You both moved on and you lost touch. You weren't enemies. There was no falling out. Life happened. And there was a study that MIT did in their Sloan School of Management where they took a group of executives and they had them go through and list out these people they used to work with and had lost touch with. And they asked them to send them an email and reach back out and asked for some advice on a problem that they were working on. The response rate they got from those emails was higher than they thought it would be. And the advice was more innovative, more diverse. It was better, actually, than what they were getting from the people that they were around every day. Now, why would that be true? Two reasons. First, these people already know and trust you. You're not a cold email. You're not spam. They see your name and they say, oh, I know that person. Second, Those people went off and were doing their own thing since you last talked. They got new jobs, new industries, new problems. So they bring you a fresh angle that the people around you every day just can't. That's the power of dormant ties. It's a warm relationship with a fresh perspective attached to it. Okay, so how do you actually find these people? I've got two ways, and both take you less than 15 minutes. So let's walk through this together. The first way is simple. You just get your resume and you look at your work history and start with the very last place you worked and close your eyes for a second if you're not driving and picture the office. Picture what it looked like to go to work there every day. Just walk around it in your head. Who did you sit near? Who did you talk to? Who was on your team? Who did you work with that wasn't on your team? Who'd you grab coffee with? Just think about what that was like and write down every name as it comes to you. Don't filter, don't judge, just write them down. Don't think, is this person important enough to connect with? Just write down the names right now. Okay, second way to do this, and this one's specific to LinkedIn, using the places you worked in your experience section, go up to the search bar and search for the last company you worked at's name. Put it in the search bar. And when you put it in, you're going to get some buttons underneath it, some bubbles. And the one that says people, you're going to want to click on that one. When you click on that, then you want to go all the way over to the right on the screen and click all filters. And so you're going to get a list of filters down the right side of the screen. And when you get that, you're going to go select first degree connections. And then you're going to scroll down and you're going to find the section that says past companies. And you're going to click add a company name and you're going to put the name of that company in that box. And then you're going to filter. And what that's going to show you is your first degree connections that used to work at that place you guys worked at together. This means they've moved on. They're doing something else. So they're most definitely a dormant tie. And you're going to go through that list and start writing down names of people you want to get in touch with. They're already connected on LinkedIn. So that's another way to create that list. Now, you can do that for every company you worked at. And I would suggest before you move off of each company, click second degree connections, because these are people who you might know that you haven't connected with on LinkedIn. And those are just easy outreaches and connections. Hey, we work together at this place. Would love to connect you with on LinkedIn. But go through there. I think you can be surprised at how many people you're going to remember. Here's the thing. Don't, again, overthink this. Just write down the names. Write them down on a piece of paper, in an online document, a spreadsheet, whatever you use. I don't care. Just put it someplace that you can find it later. And that's the list. That's your network. Those are your dormant ties. That's where you start. So if you ever catch yourself thinking, I don't know anybody to network with, remember, that's not true. You know plenty of people. You just haven't looked yet. Start with who you know, find your dormant ties, and reach out to one this week. Just one. That's where you get started. In the next episode, the next video, I'll show you what to say when you reach out to these people. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so that you know when that episode drops. I write about this stuff every week on the Introverted Networker on Substack. If you want to dive deeper or you want to see what future topics are, go subscribe. It's free. Links right there in the comments and in the description, or head over to the introvertednetworker.substack.com. Have a great week. Get in touch with some of those dormant ties. Remember, always be connecting.